Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Good morning, I'm Millie Marie. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you this morning? Good morning. All right, so I'm down. I just took one trade so far. I took a buy right here that ended up not working out. I actually missed this one. I tried to click in after the bar closed and it just took off without me. And that's all I've seen so far. Good morning, Applejacks. Good morning, Amelia. Good morning, Paul. How are you guys this morning? Yeah, because Applejacks, I didn't even have time to respond to you when I saw that comment come through. Don't do me like that. I've been doing good lately. Did you win yet? Good morning, Jay Jackson. How are you this morning? Well, she's let you have the #1 spot for a while. I'm not exactly sure what time I'm doing the giveaway. I'll tell you guys right now because it kind of depends on when the market kind of slows down a little bit. Because I usually after like 9:15, I don't have as many possible setups. People are crazy. Jay's too busy on vacation. All right. Yesterday I was trying to figure out like if I wanted to stick with looking at the raw buy and sell volume, if I just want to go back to looking at delta only. I'm still not quite sure. So what I told myself was this week I'll try to go the whole week trading with just raw volume and see where it goes from there. I'm putting an eval on the line, so it doesn't really matter how it ends up working out. But I would be green right now if I didn't miss that first trade, even with the loss. So you're good, Marie. 1, 2. I have to figure out how did I do. Oh, I did the giveaway last time with it had to be Nightbot. I don't think I have Streamlabs. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is how I did it last time. All right. I need to do something really quick. All right, let's see what the market gives us today. How are you guys doing trading this morning? Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? 2, 3. I will say if I stick to doing it this way, looking at this little footprint chart or footprint summary thing is gonna take some getting used to for sure. For sure. It's not a good things to come, fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't know how that thing works. I didn't even turn it on. I guess YouTube just turned it on automatically. Because they did it like a beta, I know for sure, because I saw it on Nutty stream first. Let's see. Um, yeah, I saw it on his stream first and it just automatically put it on mine, which I'm pretty sure happened to him too. I don't know what number that is. 181. Okay, with the drastic moves. Good morning, Diego. Good morning, Bodine. How are you guys this morning? Yeah, it is choppy. Not drop the number one or else. Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's not as choppy as it was yesterday, but I mean, judging by this, it is. So for those of you guys just tuning in, I've only taken one trade. It was an immediate loss. It was here, a counter trend pullback by here. No, it was here, I think. And I had just missed this one right here off of the resistance line. It actually pulled back like 6 or 7 ticks. But by the time I realized I was supposed to be in and I clicked in, it just took off right after that. So I am actually doing pretty well. I'm a little tired, but I'm always tired. I never sleep. Waiting for ES to decide what to do and then look for an entry. I still don't know how people trade that thing. Especially if NASDAQ, if I feel like it's moving like nothing, there's no way I can even fathom looking at anything else. It would drive me crazy. It would. It would. All right, while I'm waiting on the market to do something, I'm going to trying to figure out which race I want to do. I think I want to do an emoji race. I don't think I've seen people do emoji races. I think it said I can have up to 6 people. All right, 6, yeah. Moves are small. 5 to 7 MES. That makes sense. More than enough sense. 625. Yeah, I used to trade ES a long time ago, and I had two different charts I would look at for it. I would look at a 10 tick Renko chart and then a 20 tick Renko chart. I didn't take too many trades on the 20 tick though. Most of my trades were usually on a 10 tick chart, and I would go for 12 ticks at a time. 12 tick stop loss and take profit. I did that for quite a while. Oh my goodness. I really want to see if we can break up and create an uptrend. That would be nice. We got to kind of break through the VWAP and the overnight low, which is the green line there. It's so weird having the volume profile on my screen. Oh, you guys can't see it, but the order flow indicator I'm trying out right now, it has the volume profile. I just really care where the value area high and low is. I don't really care about anything else. When you're trading on Rincos like this, you don't need to see all the hoopla with the volume profile, honestly. $47. Thought we were gonna reverse up there. But we're not breaking through. We're not breaking through. TP just hit on gold up 800. You like gold again now? Is it moving more consistent like it used to? All right, we're back down to the major resistance level at 904.25. Which chart is it? The 1 or the 5? Oh gosh, if it's choppy like that on a 1-minute chart, that's bad. Normally the 5-minute chart looks like that, but the 1 minute will still kind of have like little mini trends in there. Oh goodness. Summertime trading for you. All right, want to see what this pullback looks like, if it ever pulls back. I'm not really interested in the counter trend divergence at the moment. Five-minute is really choppy too. I'm about to switch to it and look. Jay, all of us do. Shoot, you saw a short setup you couldn't resist. $191. My goodness, market, do something. We're at the bottom of the range, yeah. Okay, looks like we are gonna break through on the downside. I don't really care what we do as long as we do something, my goodness. Bro. Hello, what the hell? I think I want to be in that trade. Oh, maybe not. That was a quick pop-up. Hopefully I don't get chopped to death. I'm glad I put that one in late. Here we go with the choppy chop chop. Good morning, Trenches. I was just about to ask where you were. How are you this morning? Hopefully after no, I probably still won't have enough data for today. I was gonna say, hopefully after today, I kind of figure out if I'm gonna stick with this or go back to the other way I was doing stuff. But I probably won't know, like I said, until the end of the week. Why does my chart look like that? Trenches, what's your trades look like today? Got stopped out and then he went to my target. Hold on, you guys. All right. Now she everywhere taking it all. Yeah, Janelle does the damn thing. I got you. When do you leave, Trenches? It up right there. I might have missed the film. No, I did not. Okay. What am I down? 82 bucks. Oh, we reversed perfectly off the value area low. The buy that I just took here. The value, I mean, literally to the tick. The value area low is at 67.50, and that was the low of this candle here. Reversed off of it again. I think I'm back green. I am. All right. Now they're trying to take it home. Amelia says she's y'all sugar mama. Stop playing with her. I am weak. Do not get her started. Please don't get her started. You cannot take Paul or Janelle from Apple Jacks, okay? She needs to be taken care of. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Like what? Okay, we chop. As soon as we break out, we chop again. We break out a little bit, we chop again. What the hell is this? This is terrible. This down here. That's not really that important. Like, that is trash. Absolute trash. She, Janelle, what's the name of the two traders you tell people to check out? It's Aaron Trades and it's somebody else. I can't find my little sticky note. You need all the help you can get. Do you pay extra on it or you just pay the minimum? You pay extra, about what time are you trying to, do you have a goal to pay them off? You got jury duty tomorrow? And I know they put me on no jury. I'm not gonna lie. I still, like, a very small part of me wishes I would have finished out my jury duty session, but the dumbass questions, I just couldn't take it anymore. Just couldn't take it. I could not freaking take it. But it was a great experience. But I knew based on certain questions that they asked that it was a lot of people that was going to be eliminated. And you know, this girl made a really good point. I think I saw this on Facebook. She was talking about how, like, you know, during the jury selection process for the Diddy trial, how, you know, there were not very many women on his jury because one of the questions I'm quite sure they asked was if you or someone, someone you're very close to has ever been sexually assaulted, um, or dealt with anything like that. And if you answered yes on that question, they weren't going to pick you. And that's it's a good thing because you don't want people, not specifically for his trial, but it's a good thing for trials because you don't want people to have a specific prejudice, because you do want to make sure that people have their due process, but that is like one of the negative things about not having somebody on the jury that has gone through something like that. But like when I did grand jury, they ask all kind of stuff like, do you have a problem with crimes against children? Have you ever do you have a negative viewpoint of law enforcement? If so, why? They asked if anybody worked in the medical field or had a spouse that worked in the medical field. They asked what your particular career was. They asked like the career of your children. I mean, they went very in depth with the questions. And so when they went through the process of picking, when they called certain jurors into the room, I knew like, yeah, they're not getting picked because I just remembered what certain people's answers were to certain things. Like the first big set of people that they took out after they asked like if people can actually have the time commitment. If you didn't have the time commitment, you already were gone. But the first huge group of people that they took in to eliminate, tell them that they could go home, it was all people that like had problems with crimes against children, or like not only did they ask that, they also asked like if you have problems with seeing pictures of crimes against children and things like that. So excuse me. You traded YM yesterday? Oh, how did it go? Solo trades. Solo trades. I have no idea, and I'm not just saying that just to say it. I literally have no idea. I mean, Apex has been talking about straight to funded accounts for a while. I've seen Daryl say something in different interviews about that coming. And I do know that they have new programs and things like that coming. I don't know when. But no, I don't know anything that you don't know. I just was given the opportunity to give away 2 PAs, which I was very surprised about because the message literally said PA, not eval. And I was like, what? Because I mean, I've been watching different streamers for well over a year, almost 2 years now. And personally, I've never seen people giving away PAs. So I was just like, oh, well, thanks. So yeah. Nope, I don't know anything you don't know, I promise. I promise, I promise. I just seized the opportunity to give it away to you guys. You have a goal of them magically disappearing? Good luck. I was actually pretty fortunate because when I came out with my nursing degree, I have a bachelor's in nursing. I only came out with like 7,900 in student loans. And let me tell you something, I didn't have to get loans until, I'm pretty sure, my junior year. I had to get a little bit, and then I think I financed my entire last semester because I quit the basketball team like in my second to last semester because them bitches had me fucked up. But anyway, that first time I had to sign my name on that dotted line for them student loans, baby, I cried. I did because I went so long without needing them. But nursing school was expensive. It was like maybe 7K per semester or something. It was fucking ridiculous. Big time ridiculous. That's still in play. Mm, 287. I don't want to get away from this huge volume block. Still in play there too. Yeah. Aaron trades and Tory trades. It was not Tory trades. It was another man that you said. Stop watching streams because the chat was just asking dumb questions. How do you think I felt about being a mod in the official Apex Discord? Like, the number of people who just like I promise you guys, I don't have problems with people asking like questions if they have like a quick like boom boom 1 2, or if it's something where like you could tell that the person like genuinely is confused about a rule or something like that. Okay, cool. But coming and asking like, hey, how many PAs can we have? Or what's the drawdown on such and such? Like, what the you didn't want to go look at all? Like, I have a whole Apex FAQ. I'm gonna show you guys. I have a whole folder on my I have a whole folder on my bookmarks bar in Chrome, okay? Because of all the questions that we would get all the time. So I would just, I mean, it was the same questions over and over. So it was so easy to just, oh, hey, look, there you go. Go look here. Like, geez Louise. It was a little crazy sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It was. Mm. Oh, thank God. But yeah, they wouldn't like your answers. Exactly, Janelle. About the women and being SA'd. Yeah, exactly. Student loans are tough. My wife's all hard on the pockets. Yeah, I think my student loan payment wasn't very much, but there used to be this one girl who I used to watch when I was heavy into like debt elimination and budgeting and stuff. I'm not gonna say her name because I actually think she's pretty fraudulent, if you ask me. Damn, I could have gotten into that trade, but we were so close to, oh, I would have had to break even. It would have triggered the break even, never mind. This sale right here would have triggered the break even here, and then it popped up a little bit and shot straight through. But anyway, her student loans were like, I don't know, maybe, I think they were over $1,000 a month, and I was just, what? Jeez Louise. It made me want to cry. Janelle, me too, honey. I had scholarships galore. You hear me? They put me on the bench. No, I was part of the grand jury. Oh, on the bench? You talking about for basketball? No, that ain't why they had me fucked up. No, I actually was a starter, and like by the time I got to college, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I was really good in basketball and I didn't even use half my talents because I didn't care. I really only played sports to get attention from my parents, and I just happened to be good at it. But I tore my ACL like the summer before my senior year of high school, and I tore it so stupid. Like I was almost dunking. And so, and I was a slash and rebounder. I've told you guys that before. Like I can jump really, really high. Well, I could. Baby, she's too old for that now. And so anyway, once I tore my ACL doing something very like ugh. I tore it in a fifth place game in Chicago. I was on a fast break and I stopped at the left elbow and I went up to shoot and I heard and felt my knee pop and my ACL snapped in half. So for me, it was like, okay, I've been doing all this jumping, almost dunking and everything else. And I tear my ACL doing this of all things. I think, oh, I was gonna say, I think I want to get into that. I'm gonna TP there. Oh, we pushed through anyway. I was gonna TP there instead of setting my break even. But anyway, so yeah, so by the time I got in college, I literally just wanted to do enough to get a really good scholarship. And that's all I cared about. You could have kept me on the bench, did not care, but instead I was a starter. And when I was in nursing school, I was in a D2 school, because when you're in nursing school, you can't miss classes and clinicals and stuff like that. You will fail. They don't care that you're on a sports team. So it was smart for me to go D2 instead of D1. And I walked on to a team of 16 or 18 people and had the highest scholarship. And my coach would get so mad because I wasn't using my talents that I was starting, but I would have to practice with the third team. Like, okay, well, we'll just beat the first and second team. No worries here. But anyway, I ended up getting an injury. Like, I had tendonitis in my knee so bad that, like, the tendon on the outside of my knee was getting stuck in my knee. And it was so bad that one day I was laying in my bed, I was in so much pain, and my donor came and stood at the door because I was crying, and he was like, "Hey, stop crying for a second." I stopped crying and he could hear my knee creaking. Like, it was so bad. Then I ended up herniating the disc in my back. I herniated the disc in my back first. That was in like a February, and I was on a fast break, went up for a layup. Girl took my legs from under me. I fell in a seated position. Did not know. I was still trying to play on it throughout the entire summer. Did not know until like August that my disc was herniated, and I knew something was wrong because I kept telling him I couldn't breathe. So yeah, so then the tendonitis ended up flaring up really bad, and it was just like dumb stuff. Like, so I had basically made this status on Facebook. Now, mind you, I was the only person on the team that did not stay on campus. I wasn't getting extra like tuition costs for staying on campus when I lived 15 minutes away. I didn't give a shit. So I had made this status on Facebook, and for whatever reason, these dumb hoes thought that my status was about them. Now, mind you, I used to tell them all the time, when my toe hits outside of the gym doors, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That's what I used to tell them. So if I don't even talk to you outside of basketball, I don't care to talk to you outside of basketball, why would you think any status that I make is about you? That just doesn't even make sense. And so the coach actually believed them, and she tried to, now mind you, I'm still injured. She tells me that I have to run 100 suicides before I can get into a game again. So I was like, all right, whatever. Again, I didn't care. All these other girls crying because they never get in the games. I didn't give a damn. So after a couple of weeks, I still hadn't ran one suicide because, hello, I am still injured and I don't care enough. And so she tried to tell me that I had to run them like in a certain period of time and all this other stuff. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I came home, put all my shit in my gym bag, walked back, drove back up there, walked into her office and said, here you go, I'm done. And she was so confused. I don't think they won another game that whole season, maybe like one or two. And then I think she ended up getting fired after like the very next season. Yeah. Was that a long or a short entry? That was a long right there. It was a long. But yeah, so that's kind of what I had to deal with. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. But that's what you deal with sometimes. That's what you deal with. I actually missed this freaking... I thought we were too close. See, I would have gotten a break even anyway. I missed the sell up here, but it touched this level, bounced up, would have broken even, and then pushed down. So I'm still trying to figure out like which levels do I have to break even at, which ones I don't. And it's very freaking difficult to figure out. I don't know. I could have gotten into the buy right there too, but I was running my trap. Coach Carter was our mentor. And this is the thing though, like I was a basketball coach for years, like years, which sounds crazy because I was so young, but I used to coach my sister's basketball team, and even I had to have another like I got hired on as the assistant coach, but I did so well, and the girls, it was so crazy. I was only 2.5 years older than them, but most of the time I was the head coach in most games. And so yeah, like when it came to me playing myself, it was very easy for me to like do certain things. But coaches just used to piss me off because there are certain things that you don't see from the sideline that we can see being in the game. And I hated when coaches like didn't listen to their players. Like if your player is telling you something, listen. You can't see everything on the court. You know, there's a lot of things that go on that you can't see, but a lot of these coaches are just stupid. So, because when I was coaching, if I called a certain play or called a certain defense, and in a timeout the girls are like, "Hey, coach, like, can we try this? Like, this is kind of what's going on. Blah blah blah." Yeah, sure, let's try it. Like, why not? But coaches, a lot of coaches don't respect players, and I feel like it's because they only got into coaching because they needed some kind of control and authority in their life, and so there you go. Just made 18 on that short on MNQ. Should have traded NQ. You was just cautious. Ain't nothing wrong with being cautious, especially in this market. Especially in this market. Have my paycheck coach. Let's go to other bills. You've watched Doyle, but not really inspired by his strats. Yeah, Doyle is the one who does supply and demand, right? I feel like a lot of people's strategies, I just don't particularly like if you need too much discretion. You can't teach discretion, number one, and number two, everybody analyzes different. And so yeah, most people's strategies are just, I need something that's very mechanical. Otherwise, I will like overanalyze my way right out of a trade. Yeah. What's my account at now? 61 bucks. That's not bad, especially I missed that. That was a full win, and then I missed another full win earlier. So that's $180 right there. NQ. Yeah, it's not that great. Not that great. How many trades have I taken today? Wrong screen. 5. That's actually not a bad number. 5, and then if we take away one that I think I'm going to get rid of and add another 2, that's like 6 setups. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Like I said, I really do think I'll stick to the raw buy and sell volume, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's get this giveaway started because market's slowing down and I'm going to be done in 15 minutes anyway. You took 0? That's not, hey, flat is better than red. Flat is better than red. All right, I have to. All right, I'm setting the giveaway up. Sorry, guys. Da, 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 da. What? Not pro Am I not willing to trade London? Hell no. Mm-mm. Only because like I'm trying to fix my sleeping patterns, Janelle, not make them worse. I'm trying to fix it. But yeah, nah. And the crazy thing is, most of the time I am up during that time. But like when I was in Philly, I was not. I was actually going to sleep at a decent time. And I kind of want to get back to that. That would be nice. All right. If you want to enter the giveaway, just type exclamation key Amber. And that will enter you into the giveaway. But yeah, I'm actually trying to get back to sleeping properly. But honestly, if I had like a really good London strategy, if I wanted to keep my bad sleeping habits, it would be better for me to trade London and then not wake up for New York. I actually am not a morning person in any capacity, and I hate waking up for New York. Like I absolutely hate it. Yeah. Good morning, Poco Trades. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Oh, you trying to enter that giveaway and you're not subscribed, uh-huh. Uh-huh. You gotta be subscribed in order to enter. Good morning, T Money. How are you this morning? The giveaway just started. No, it's not Case. It might be, but you did it correctly. I can see it on here. All right, so we just went up literally almost 200 ticks from a 1-bar pullback. And right now, I don't even take 1-bar, but let me see if that would have even followed the strategy. No, I wouldn't have been able to take it, but that actually was a buy off of the value area low again. So remember back here, I don't remember where we were. I took a buy somewhere around here. I don't know. But either way, you could see we continued to bounce off. 1, 2. I don't think that one touched it. We pushed through, we came back up, and now we are back above it. How do you enter the giveaway? Just exclamation in my name. I'm excited too. I wanted to say, I can't have one of those for myself, but no, I didn't want to keep it. I already have PAs that I'm not even trading because I'm not ready to trade them. You're in US time zone now, so London is a no-no. I feel it. If you win, you can give it a... Yeah, you can if you want to. I don't think she wants to trade Apex, though. Applejacks, you don't want to trade Apex, right? She didn't even enter the giveaway herself. I don't think she wants to. Oh, wait. Did you? Janelle, just so you know, it is entering you, even though you put a Z on the end, but I could take you out, though. All right. I want to see if there's going to be like a last minute move before I start this giveaway. Before I do the little race. Even though I need to wait 1, 2, like 2 more swings to start it. You won one last time. You're cool. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, you won money for Chick-fil-A. 1, 2. All right. 1 more swing, and then I can look to get into the trace. I want to see. Not happy. Janelle, stop. Oh gosh. Oh wait, where did my trading panel go? One, two, three. All right, so on this next reversal, I will be looking for a potential buy. Oh, my head. When was that? That was a while ago. Applejacks won. Who else? Was it BD that won? I feel like that was when I did the cash giveaway. I feel like you were here, Trenches. I think you just didn't win. You were a loser that day. Just kidding. Yeah, it was some months back. It was when I hit 1,000 subscribers. 2, 3. Come on, figure out what you're gonna do. I just want to see if this next pullback is gonna do anything. Yeah, it was the same time when BD won. Because I'm gonna be mad if I start doing this giveaway thingy and then a trade happens and I miss it. It's a lot of effort to try to push this bar down, but delta's really high, volume's really high. Does that say 967? It does. If it creates a 1-bar pullback, then I'm probably gonna be done. So then I gotta wait some swings again and then we'll just do the giveaway. Nobody won yet. Applejacks, stop indicating. Just messy. Just messy. I get a pass today. I said I was just kidding. All right, there's a 1-bar pullback. All right, fuck it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose 5 people to be part of the emoji race. I've removed Janelle and Applejacks. Now, Trenches, do you actually want to be part of it? Because you said if you win, you want to give it to Applejacks, and Applejacks don't want it. It's the rigged for me. We haven't even started. All right, let's see. All right, so this should pop up a couple of times. All right, so Paul is going into the race. We're gonna do. Wait, what? Is that 1 minute? Okay, it is. All right, go back, go back, go back, go back. Hold on, people, hold on. I've never done the race thing before. I usually just pick a name and go. All right, so we want 5 names. Edit the list. Ah, there we go. Edit the list. Oh, Poco Trade, you just got in. I think. Let me make sure. I'll make sure. Yes. Okay. All right, Jay Jackson is the next person that's entered. Trenches. They need to change that. You did not win. You guys did not win, but you're entered. All right, and 2 more. New trader. Actually, I'm gonna put 6 in there since 6 is the max. Bodine. I hope I'm saying that right. And Poco Trades, who just entered at the last minute. All right. Okay, we got 6 names in there. We're gonna do a minute. Take that back. You got 5 on new, but he never bought you lunch, so take it back. All right, and we're just continuing. Okay, so we're gonna do an emoji race. Sorry guys, I am not as animated as Nutty Bar is. So we're gonna watch this and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna do a minute. Who is Bodine? Wait, Trenches, why was I about to say Bodine sounds like what Blood's called codeine? All right, let me move this over. All right, let's get this going. All right, how the hell do I start it? Oh, there we go. Now saying, not wait, where do I enter? You're gonna piss me off. You can enter on the next one. I don't know which day I'm gonna give the next one away. Probably Thursday or Friday. We ain't got no sense. Tell me that's not what they do. They change all the C's and K's to B's, okay? Just saying. All right, let's start the, wait, how do I start it? Oh, let's start the race. I'm going for anybody who's in the purple because, no offense, you guys, my favorite color is purple. And that looks like it's Bodine and Trenches. My depth perception is a little trash. Yes, that's what it looks like. You are struggling. You got kids. I understand. Don't worry. I will make sure you know when the next one is. Yes, baby. He got kids and bills. You heard that man. All right. So the thing about these races is you do not want to be in the front in the beginning because you're probably going to go to the back end. Oh, wait. Maybe not. New has taken off. Bodine is gone. Oh wait, here comes if Poco wins and he or she, I'm sorry, got in at the very end, that's gonna be crazy. Ain't that something? Poco Trades wins. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you was slipping. Congratulations, Poco. All right, so oh, the sound. I can't shut up. I hate music on games. Ain't that something? Poco just subscribed so that they could enter the race, okay? It ended up winning. Ain't that something? All right, hold on, because I have to see what I need from you. I'm pretty sure I need... I'll give you my email. Hold on. Text me a name and an email address. Okay. You was tired before the race started. I'm weak. All right, so Poco, email me at Wait. And email me your name. Do first and last name, because I don't know if they need that or not. And then your Apex email address. But don't worry, guys. We have another one coming later this week. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Not rigged. Oh, wait. Okay, so look. Before you do that, because there are people who fake stuff, email me just a random number first, and then put the number in the chat. Do that first. Because there are people out here who fake things. And that might just be rigged. T-Money and Diego, you guys didn't even get picked. I could only pick 6. I'm not paying premium for that damn thing. Maybe at some point I will, though. Would you look at this? This was such a huge move. And it was just straight up. Straight up off of a 1-bar pullback. Insane. It was rigged. I would be the winner. Exactly. But yeah, Poco, email me a random number, please, and then put the number in the chat so I know it's actually you. And then, they're ready to take that account. I'm telling you, like, there's so many people who scam for giveaways. It's not even funny. And I mean, my channel's smaller, so I don't have to worry about that. But, yeah, people just do the most. All right, perfect. Okay, so you can reply. Shoot me your... Oh yeah, Poco, do you want a 50K account or a 100K account? You can choose. But yeah, make sure you guys are here either Thursday or Friday because I'm going to give away another account, and you still also will be able to choose whether you want a 50K or a 100K account. The choice is yours. But let me show you guys the account, drawdown, all that stuff, and then I'm going to get you guys out of here. I don't want to take a nap. It bounced right off the 890. Wasn't that your level yesterday? Trenches, you were trying to get below 890. Am I tripping? Oh wait, what am I doing? Am I tripping? Not join the OnlyFans bet. Wait until next week. No, not until next week. Just until Thursday or Friday. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's the account here. I'm green, so we got some more drawdown. And well, not drawdown, but still at full drawdown. You want a 50K? All right, perfect. I got you. So yeah, not a bad day. I took 5 trades. I don't know what the performance was actually. I really hate that oh, it did work. So I won 3 trades and lost 2. But one of the wins was a partial because I set my take profit at the VWAP instead of breaking even at the VWAP. So yeah, not a bad day overall. And then, like I said, I did miss 2 full wins on top of that. Still some adjusting that I'm going to have to make, specifically to like what I'm looking for when price is touching a level. Am I okay with price rotating over the level? Do I just want it to be like a wick off of the level? You know, things like that. But aside from that, we'll stick with this for the rest of the week and kind of see where it goes. But yeah. So I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said, if you guys are interested in the next giveaway, it'll be Thursday or Friday. I don't know which day, so just make sure you show up. Okay. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.